Hey guys, I welcome everyone on your own channel Study Time eGYan. Today we will be dealing with election based question. It will be the continuation from where we left in the last session. So it's going to be the part 10 of percentage. So let's start. In an election there were only two candidates, okay? 10% of the voter did not cast their vote and 300 vote declared invalid. The winner by obtaining 60% of the total vote. Look guys, now this line is very important. 60%. Winner got 60%. 60% of what? Total vote. Till now we have seen that winner got vote from valid vote. Fine. Now they have changed. Winner did not get vote from valid, but it is said from the total vote. Though he is going to get vote, I have already told you that winner or loser, they are always going to get vote from valid only. But this calculation, they can make you to calculate from anywhere. Here it is going to make you calculate from total vote. Fine. And he defeated by 900 vote. Now this 900 is the difference between winner and loser. So it is asking you to calculate voting list and number of valid vote. Okay. Now this point is important. 60% of the total vote. It means you have to make your calculation from total vote. I assume my voting list to be 100%. Okay. Now 10% voter did not cast their vote. Okay. 10% means this person did not cast. If 10% did not cast their vote means 90% have cast their vote. Okay, now this is vote casted. This person have casted their vote. Then 300 vote declared invalid. 300 vote is invalid. This is invalid. So what will be valid vote? Just minus it. 90% minus 300. This is going to be my valid vote. Fine. I hope this point is clear. Then the winner got 60%. Okay, winner got 60%. Now this is winner and this is loser. Now it is saying winner got 60%. 60% from where? 60% from the vote, total vote, means he got 60% from here. Winner got 60% from total vote. So 60% means what is 60? If you want to take 60% of 100, it is 60. Fine. Now if it asks from valid vote, then you cannot write 60%. You have to take 60%. That you have to write. But whenever the question come like you have to calculate from total voting list, make sure whatever the number given here, maybe it is winner or loser, just write whatever percentage come here. Okay, suppose this is written 30% loser got, just write 30%. 30%, if it asking you to calculate from the total voting list, then just write 30%. Okay, then the loser will get just minus among this self. Now what loser will get? Loser will get valid minus winner. Okay, now loser will get vote from valid minus winner. So if you subtract, just subtract it. 90% minus 300 minus 60%. Okay, so what will you get? You will get 30% minus 300. Now here I am doing this calculation to make you understand. In the future you have to skip this line. Okay, now it is saying their difference, this winner and this loser, their difference is 900. So how will do difference? Winner is 60% and loser, this is winner and this is loser. Okay, 30% minus 300, this is loser, their vote difference is 900. Fine. So how will calculate? These and this will become 30%. Okay, now this minus and minus will become plus 300. If 300 got shifted this side, it will become minus. So if you minus 300 from 900, it will be 600. So what will be the value of 1%? 1% value is going to be 20. 1% is going to be 20. Now it is asking total voting list, means this is total voting list. If 1% represent 20, then 100% will represent, just multiply, it will be 2000. Total voting list is 2000. Now what is valid vote? Valid vote is this one. Okay, 90% minus 300 is my valid vote. So 1% is 20. So what will be 90%? 90 into 20 minus 300. So just multiply and get your answer. What will you get? This will become 1800 minus 300. So it will be 1500. Though you could have taken the answer after solving this only, but just to make you understand, I have solved all this process. Okay, now look guys, you can omit this whole line. Okay, if you are good in calculation, you don't have to write all this step. Anyway, this is the first question I am doing, so I wanted you to understand the basic concept. So let's move ahead. Okay, this is the ditto same question, nothing changed. So tell me how to solve. Again it is asking you here, real number is given in the invalid form, and the winner get 47 vote of voting list. Okay, and win by 308 vote. So it is asking you voting list, vote casted, and what loser get. Okay, sorry, it is asking you to calculate from voter list, right? So voting list, I'll assume it to be 100. Now 10% did not cast their vote. Out of 100, 10% did not cast their vote, means 90 people have cast their vote, and 60% vote is invalid. 60 vote is invalid. If 60 is invalid, means valid will be, this is vote casted. Okay, this is vote casted, and 60 is invalid. So what will be the valid? Just minus 90% minus 60. Now this become my valid vote. So winner got 47 vote. From where? From voting list. He got 47 from here. So I told you, whatever number given, just write that number, 47%. Now just minus, if you minus 90% with 47%, what do you get? You get 43%. Okay, fine. 43% minus 60. Now this is winner and this is loser. Now their difference is given as 308. Okay, so if you minus, what you get? This and this you will minus, then you get 4%, and their difference is 308. This minus minus will become plus this side. If you shift, it will be minus 60. So what will you get? 308 minus 60, you get 248. Okay, let me move here. So my 4% represent 248. So what 1% will represent? 1% will represent 62. So it is asking you voting list. So voting list is 100%. So 1 represent 62, means 100 will represent 6200. Okay, it is asking you vote casted. This is my vote casted. So if 1 represents 62, what 90 will represent? You will get your vote casted here. Fine. It will be how much? Tell me. It will be 5580. Okay, if you multiply 90, you will get this one, vote casted. Second answer, vote casted. Now how many vote loser will get? So where is loser? Okay, this is my loser, 43% minus 60. Now guys, don't write this statement in the exam. You just do 43 into 62 minus 60 and get the answer. So if you solve 43 into 43%, 1% represents 62, means 43 represents 43 into 62 minus 60. If you solve this, you get loser vote. Okay, I hope this point is clear now. Let's move ahead. Question number 19. In an election between two candidates, 10% of the voter did not cast their vote, and 60% and 60 vote casted were invalid. A win by getting 48% of the total of the voter in the voting list, okay, and got 600 votes more than B. So find the number. Okay, this is exactly same what we did with the last two questions. So I want you to solve this question by yourself. This will be your homework, okay, and do comment the answer in the inbox, okay, because this is exactly the same process, nothing changed. So I'll just move ahead. You have to comment me in the answer, okay, in the inbox. Now question number 20. In an election, two candidates participated. 20% voter did not vote, okay, 120 vote declared invalid, and the winner get 41% vote of the voting list and win by. Okay, again this is same question, but let me solve it for you. Look guys, here real number is given, then what you have to see? Then you have to see this line. Winner get 41% of voting list. It means you have to make your calculation from voting list. Voting list is 100. So 20% voter did not vote. 20% did not vote means how many people have voted? 80% have voted, okay. Now from 80% it is saying 120 vote declared invalid. Now 120 people have done something wrong and their vote declared invalid. So valid will be, now this is valid, okay. Valid will be just minus 80% minus 120. Now this is your valid vote. So from the valid vote, now the winner get 41% vote of voting list. Now winner get 41% from where? From the voting list. It is not saying from valid vote. It is saying from the voting list. It is saying from the valid vote. It is saying from the, sorry, it is saying from the voting list. Whenever it mentions from the voting list, just write whatever number is given here and minus among themselves. Now if you minus, you will get how much? If you minus this, you will get 39% minus 120. Now their difference is given as 200 vote. So if you minus 2% equal to 200 minus 120, what you get? 1% equal to how much you get? Tell me. Here you get 80. Okay, if you divide by 2, you get 40. So means 1% represent 40. Fine. So it is asking you voting list. So if 1% represents 40, this will represent 40, then multiply 4000. In an election, two candidates participated. Ram gets 65% of the total valid vote, okay. If total vote were 6000, what is the number of valid vote that the other candidate Shyam get if 25% of the total votes were declared invalid? Okay, it is just asking you that, look guys, here two candidates, one is Ram and one is Shyam, okay. So Ram got 65% of valid vote, okay. If Ram gets 60, look here, let me explain you in the pictorial form. This is Ram and this is Shyam. Ram get 65% of valid vote. It means that Shyam got 35%. Means Ram is winner and Shyam is loser. Fine. If total vote is 600, they got this vote from this vote, okay, from 6000. If valid or invalid is not given, from 6000, what is the number of valid vote that the other candidate got? It is asking you this 35% value. What is the number of valid vote that the other candidate Shyam got? It is asking about Shyam. Means what this 35 represent in real number. If 25% of the total vote were declared invalid. Okay guys, I have told you whenever winner or loser get, they always get vote from valid vote. This is total vote, okay, but valid vote is 75% only, because 25% vote get invalid. So how you will solve? Tell me. See, you will write total vote is 6000, okay. Now 25% vote declared invalid. 25% vote declared invalid means 1 by 4. Out of 4, 1 vote declared invalid. So what will be the valid vote? Just minus, you will get 3 by 4. Now 3 by 4 is valid. Now this is valid, okay. and it is asking you what Siam got. Means it is asking you from this valid vote how much Siam got. So just take out 35%. It will be how much? 7. In the fractional form it will be 7 by 20. So just get your answer. That's it. Okay. Now try to solve. How will solve? 0 and 0 will get cancelled. If you cut here you get 300. Now by 4 if you cut 300 you get 75. So 75 into 21 will be how much? It will be 1575. Simple, right? This is total vote, and out of total vote valid is 3 by 4, and it is asking you how much this Siam got. So basically it is asking you 35% value. 35% value is 1575. I hope this point is clear. Question number 22. In an election between two candidates, 5,000 voters did not cast their vote. 5,000 voters did not cast their vote, out of which 20% vote declared invalid. Winner candidate got 12,000 vote and losing candidate got 20% of the total vote. Okay, find the total number of vote. Good, very good question. Try to solve. Pause the video and try to solve by yourself. Look guys, here they have changed the data. Till now they used to give real number invalid in the form of invalid vote. Okay, in invalid vote they give real number, but here they give in the percentage form, and a person who did not go for voting they used to give in percentage form, but now they have give in real number. So they have just changed this real number place. Fine. Then winner got 12,000 vote and losing candidate got. Okay, losing candidate got. Here listen, till now we know that this number, this percentage is always not winning percentage, right? Always they give winning candidate got this percentage, but now they have changed the data. They have given losing candidate. Losing candidate got 20% of what? From the total vote, not from the valid vote. 20% from the total vote. Okay, good. And the winner got this number. Means winner on by. On by means this is exactly the difference between winner and loser. Okay. I hope I have made you the question very clear. Now tell me how to solve. This is very simple. Again we'll follow the same method. There we have to say two things. Here real number is given. Okay. Then the next line you have to see. Here it is asking you to calculate from total vote. So okay, fine. Voting list. Voting list is 100%. Okay. Now 5,000 people did not go for voting. If 5,000 people did not go for voting, then how many people go for voting? Vote casting, how many people went? Tell me. Just minus 100% minus 5,000. This many people have gone for voting. Okay. Now it is saying 20% vote found invalid. Out of this vote casted, 20% found invalid. Sorry, minus 5,000. This is invalid. So what will be valid? This minus here 100 and here 20. So it is going to be 80%. Okay, 80%. 100% minus 5,000. Now this is going to be our valid vote. Okay. We know that 80% is how much? It is 4 by 5. Now please don't write this step. You have to do directly. Now if you cut, you get 80% minus, if you cut, you get 4,000. So finally you get valid vote 80% minus 4,000. Okay. I hope this point is clear. Now from this valid vote, winner will get, winner and loser will get, winner and loser will get. Okay. So it is said loser get 20%, loser get 20% From where? From total vote. I told you, from total vote, whatever percentage is given, just write loser got 20%. So what the loser will get? Obviously loser will get, just minus, he will get 60%. Okay, 60% minus how much? Minus 4,000. Okay, I hope this point is clear now. It should be very clear. Now their difference is given as 12,000. So just take out their difference. Their difference is like 60% minus 4,000 minus 20%, and their difference is given as 12,000. 12,000. So if you minus, you get 40%, and this minus will go that side. So it will, you have to add 4,000 here. So it will become 16000. So 0 and 0 will get cut. So 1% will represent how much? By 4. It will represent 400. So 1% represent 400. Okay. So it is asking you total vote. Means if 1% represent 400, my total vote is 100. So 100% will be 400. Just add this 2. It will be 40,000. I hope this point is very clear. Let's move ahead. In an election, 20% voter could not cast their vote. Okay, out of total casted vote, 3,200 vote become invalid. 60% of the total valid vote. Okay, here this line is important now. 60% of valid vote, and here real number is given. You have to see this 2 point. First point, real number is given, and second point, from where it is asking you to calculate. Here it is asking you to calculate from valid vote. Secured by A means A is winning, and remaining vote is secured by B. Okay, A win by, now this is the difference between winner and loser. Okay, find the number of vote who did not cast their vote. Okay, simple. It is asking you how many people have not casted their vote. So if you do with following X method, total vote is X. Okay, 20% did not cast their vote, means 20% is what? 20% is 1 by 5. 5 people were there, 1% did not cast his vote, means how many people have casted his vote? 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Now this many people have casted their vote. Okay, out of the total casted vote, 3,200 become invalid. So just minus 3,200. Now this become my valid vote. Okay, now 60% of the total valid vote, this is valid vote, 60% secured by A. So if 60% is secured by A, then the loser will get 60 minus 40%. 60 is secured by winner, then loser secured 40%. Their difference is 20%, and the difference is given as 14720. Now what is 20% in the fractional form? It is 1 by 5 equal to 14720. Now my friend, if you solve this, you will get X value as 196,000. Now please solve this by yourself. Okay, now total vote will become 96,000. But what is asking you in the question? In the question it is asking you how many people did not cast their vote. Okay, now this is total vote, 96,000 is total vote. It is saying 20% voter did not cast their vote. Okay, 20% means 1 by 5. This many people have not casted their vote. This is voter list. From voter list, 1 by 5 people have not casted their vote. Now if you solve, you get 19200. Fourth is your right answer. Now if you solve using the other method, you have to start your calculation valid vote. Okay, now valid vote we know is 100. 60% of the total vote is secured by winner, means 60 got winner, then loser got 40. Their difference is 20, but in the question their difference is given as 14720. So what 1 will represent? 1 will represent 6. If 1 represents 736, then valid vote will be, then my valid vote will be 73600. Okay, if this 73600 73,600, what is the invalid vote? Invalid vote is 3,200. So just add 00867. Now this become my vote casted. Okay, now this become my vote casted. We know that vote casted is the sum of valid vote and invalid vote. Now from here it is saying that 20% did not cast their vote. Okay, 20% means 1 by 5 people have not casted their vote. So how many people have casted their vote? 4 by 5. But in the question it is asking you one value. Okay, here we have vote casted value and here we have vote casted value, and this is total voting list. So we know that 4 represent 76800. If 4 represent 76800, then 1 will represent how much? Tell me. 1 will represent 19. If you divide by 4, you get 19200, and you want to get one value because one person have not voted, so one value is 19200. I hope this point is clear. Let's move ahead. Okay, very beautiful question, nice question. Try by yourself. In an election between two candidates, A got 2 by 3 of the total vote casted. If he had got 1500 vote less, he would have lost by 20% of the total vote. Okay, find the total number of vote casted. Here it is saying that there were 2 persons in election, A and B. Okay, A got 2. This is total vote, 3 is total vote, and out of total vote A got 2. A got 2 means B will get 1, and what will be the total vote? Total vote is 3. Total vote is obviously going to be the sum, their sum. Okay, their sum is 3. Fine. A got 2 means B got 1, and total vote is 3. Okay. In the next line it said that if A had got 1500 vote less, if he had got 1500 vote less, he would have lost by 20%. Okay, if he would have got, if A got 1500 vote less, he would have lost by 20%. By 20%, 20% is 1 by 5. Okay, now if we have got this vote less, this much vote less, then this vote would have shifted to B. Fine. Now it is saying, now if this is the case, he will lose, A will lose the election by 20%. So in the next line it is saying that A got 20% less. If this happen, if he would have got 1500 vote less, A will lose the election by 20%. Means he would lose the election by 1 vote. See, this is 1 vote. Okay, now he would lose the election by 1 vote. Now, but the total vote here is 5. Now total vote is 5. Now tell me, total vote is 5 and A will lose by 1. Okay, so now tell me what number you will put here, that their sum will be 5 and this will be 1 less and this will be 1 more, because A is going to lose by 1 vote. So can I write 2 by 3? Now 2 and 3, their sum is 5. Okay, and A is losing by 1 vote and B is winning by 1 vote. Fine. Now the problem is, here my total vote was 3 and here my total vote is 5. So it cannot be. Total voting list have to be same. So to make it same, just multiply this by 5, just multiply it by 3 to make the equation balance. Okay, now here it will become 15 vote. Look, here it become 15 vote, here also it become total 15. Now if you are multiplying here, you have to multiply this side also by 5 into 5 into 5, here also into 3 into 3. Here you get 10, here you get 5. Okay, Here you get 6. Oh, okay, so here you get 9, here you get 6. Now see, here is a loss of 4 volt and here is a gain of 4 volt. Now this 4 represent 1500. So 1 watt will represent how much, tell me? If 4 represent 1500, then 1 will represent 375. Now it is asking you total watt casted. Total watt casted is 15. So if 1 represent 375, then 15 will represent, tell me how much? 15 into 375. Your answer will be 5625. first option. Okay, let's move ahead. Now this is very good question. I want you to try by yourself. Pause the video and try by yourself. Let me see how you do. Till now you have mastered the election type question, I hope. Now use your brain, use your logic, use your concept, use your clarity, whatever you have, and try to solve this and show me. I'm waiting, okay? Look guys, there are two guys, A and B. 2 by 5 of the voter promised to vote for A. Okay? 2 by 5 of the voter promised to vote for A. It means that how many people are total vote? Total voter how many? Total voter are 5. Okay? 2 of the 5 of the voter promised to vote for A means 2 is A and 3 is B. Fine. On the voting day, 15% of the voter went back on their promise to vote for A. Okay? And 25% of the voter went back on their promise to vote for B. Okay. Now for my convenience, I'll just multiply this number with 100. So if I multiply, I get 200, I get 300, I get 500. Look guys, even if I multiply, their ratio is same. I just cut 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Again it will become 235. Okay. Now it is saying that on the voting day, 15% of the voter went back on their promise to vote for A. Now what is 15% of 200? 200 into 15 by 100 is how much? It is going to be 30. So 30 people have went back on their promise. Fine. And 25% went back on their promise to vote for B. Now what is 25%? You get 75. Fine. Now this many people went back on their promise. If you minus, you get 170. Here you get how much? 5, 2, 2. Okay. Now this 30 vote, where it will shift? It will shift this side, and this 75 will shift this side. Then just add. If you add, you get 4, 2, 4, 5. If you add, you get 2, 5, 5. And at the last it is saying that find the total number of voter if B win by 750 and B win. Okay. Here their difference is how much? Their difference is 10. And in the question it is given their difference is 750. So 1 represents 75. Find the total number of voter. Total number of voter is 500. So just multiply this 75. 1 represents 75, then 500 will represent 500 into 75. It will be how much? Tell me. It will be 37,500. So this is going to be your answer, means option third. I hope this point is clear. Okay. So guys, if you like the session, please like the video, share as much as possible to your old friend. This video I am making especially for the English medium student, okay, who are having difficulty in understanding Hindi. So tell your old friend about this channel, Study Time eGYan. Do subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay. So let's see you again. Take care till then. Bye.